Hey everybody, I'm Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a beat and we're going to slow things down and we're going to create a look for fall. After all of the Halloween looks for October, I just wanted to take a second to make something that was nice and pretty. So if you want to create some fall time glam with me, just keep hanging out because we're getting into it right now. I decided to grab just a few products from my collection that I haven't used yet, among some of the favorites that I use all the time. This Winky Lux Fruity Kitten palette is just super cute. I really liked this corally orangey color, and I also might use this pink guava shade maybe. Also grabbed the Midas Cosmetics, of course, Primal palette, sort of inspired by a friend's chosen Halloween makeup. My previous shorts post, the orange that I used was Untamed from the Primal palette, and I think I'm gonna use that shade in today's look, along with the Fruity Kitten palette. Winky Lux also sent over this pink lemonade ombre blush, an amethyst pH lip balm, as well as a Glossy Boss lip gloss. Got this new mascara from Glam. It's the Pretty Feathered Mascara. Want to give that a shot, try it out. I'm gonna start with eyes today, and naturally we're using the JOAH Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in the shade Medium. So did you guys do anything fun for Halloween? Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything special? Any Halloween parties? What were you for Halloween? That's the big question. I need to know. Were you something spooky or something cute? I didn't actually end up creating a look for Halloween, not on myself anyway. I just didn't have time. I mean, in the morning time, I had a client for a facial, and then once I got to the afternoon, I had Halloween makeup for a client, so I didn't really have an opportunity. But I did pull out a bunch of colored lights that I had for Christmas last year and put them on the porch along with our giant karaoke machine speaker thing, and I played a bunch of spooky sounds on it. Put the candy bowl outside, waited for some trick-or-treaters, and we got one. We got one trick-or-treater. And if I would have known we were only gonna have one trick-or-treater, I would have given her like the whole bowl of candy. She would have had the best candy haul from this house. But pretty much all night, Mark and I and the roommate Nathan, if you follow me on TikTok, you saw Nathan on my last TikTok, I think. But all we did is just drink some vodka and Mountain Dew and played Modern Warfare for 5 hours. Waited for trick-or-treaters that didn't come. Needless to say, it was a very relaxing night. And in my book, that's a perfect Halloween. Actually, a perfect Halloween, I would have had my costume done too, and we would have had never-ending trick-or-treaters. That would have been the perfect Halloween. Now that I'm primed to perfection, I'm gonna use the Winky Lux Fruity Kitten palette. The name is so cute. Fruity Kitten? That sounds like my name, because I'm a fruity kitten. Anyway, and I'm gonna take a fruit punch and fill the whole inner corner of my eye. I'm so glad this is a super vivid coral. That's my second dip into the pan. I feel like I got it pretty pigmented at this point. This shade is so cute. It's not quite pink, it's not quite red, it's just the perfect in-between corally hot pink shade. It's amazing, and it would actually work for springtime or fall time, depending on what you paired it with, I think. Speaking of depending on what you paired it with, now I'm gonna use Midas Cosmetics Primal palette and the shade Untamed as the outer corner of the crease color. And hopefully we'll have this beautiful blend between hot pink coral to pumpkin orange. That is super intense. I do not understand how Blend Bunny does this every single time. Now to me at this point, this looks like spring. This is a springtime look. But to turn it into a fall time look, I'm gonna go back into the Winky Lux Fruity Kitten palette and use Coconut Bra and use that to deepen up the outer portion of the crease. That should add a little bit of depth, a little bit of darkness, and push it more into the fall sort of rustic vibe instead of the bright, springy, fresh spring vibe. See, it's happening already. Deepening up just a little bit, it looks much more autumnal. I'm definitely ready for some shimmer now, so we're going back into Fruity Kitten, and I'm gonna take some Golden Girl. I'm pretty sure the yellow is calling my name. It was either gonna be the yellow or the pink. And for shimmer shade number 2, I'm using the Primal palette again, but this time going into the shade Potent. That is what I'm talking about. It looks like literal fire on my eyes. It's gorgeous. Everything's cleaned up, and this is definitely giving me autumn vibes. I'm so happy with it so far. It's just a nice yellow, orange, red fall time glam. Well, minus the glam, because that's not there yet. But getting started on the glam, I'm gonna take the Winky Lux Whipped Cream Primer, like I usually do. And this primer is literally magical. I mean, watch this magic. Just watch the magic. So I'll have a bunch of pores. What pores? I don't have pores. I don't know what those are. God, if only. I wish. Works the best on the nose though. If you have a very porous nose anyway. Really, who doesn't love spackle for your face? I mean, if I wasn't wearing eyeshadow, this could be the base. Just done. My pores are filled. But if you know me, you know I'm not stopping here. So for foundation, I'm using the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I can literally never remember this name. But unlike in the review video for this foundation, we're going to be setting it today. I will say though, it looked amazing without setting it. If you watch that video of the review, you'll see what it looked like and how it wore. I was surprised. I was very surprised. Hello, coverage. Cover up that 5:45 o'clock shadow. And for concealer, again, Winky Lux. We're using the Peeper Perfect Under Eye Concealer. Now for some bronzer, you guessed it. It's Winky Lux. This is the bronzing stick in the shade Sun Goddess. Cutest look ever. I feel so beautiful. Let's blend. I love bronzer. Look at the difference in the sides of my face. I've actually got dimension here. My jowl isn't so jowly. I look like I actually have some shape to my face. We call that snatched in this house. So before we go in and set this face, I gotta add a little glow. I'm gonna have a little bit of extra glow today, so I'm gonna add a little bit of JOAH Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream. This one's in the shade Grace, my favorite shade, and you'll see why in just a second. Do you see that glow? Oh my gosh. If you guys can hear the fan, I apologize. I got really, really hot just now. I started sweating. I think I had a hot flash or something, but whatever it was intense. Needless to say, I had to turn the fan on so I didn't die of heat exhaustion. But now let's set this face with some powder. I'm gonna be using a combination of powder. I never use a pressed powder on my under eyes, and I never use a loose powder on the rest of my face. So for loose powder, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. This is in the shade Lavender. And for pressed, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Powder because it's waterproof and amazing. To finish off the lower lash line, I'm gonna use the Fruity Kitten palette again, and I'm just gonna use the dark brown shade and the hot pink orangey shade and just smoke them out on the lower lash line. I feel like it should be cohesive enough to just pull everything from the top down to the bottom. You know what? I just realized that I've never gotten a single Winky Lux product that I didn't like. We've tried a lot of Winky Lux over here on this channel. Okay, got coconut bra added. I feel like it did add some darkness, sort of emphasize the lower lash line a little bit. Now, some fruit punch. Yep, that's perfect. It literally made it match the top, thank goodness. Blush. It's time for blush. And again, this is the Pink Lemonade Ombre Blush from Winky Lux. Brand new product as far as I know. And look at how cool it looks. It's so cute. And I love the combo that it's got. This super natural looking nude with a little bit of pink. It should be a really nude with a slight flush kind of color. Should be. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh yeah. It is exactly like I thought it was gonna be. A little tiny flush of pink, but it's natural enough so that you can actually blend it in and make it look like just a soft wash of color. Before I finish off the rest of the eyes and the lips, I've got to add a little more glow. I can't help it. So I'm gonna go in with the JOAH Cosmetics Star Powder again in the shade Grace. I think it'd be kind of cute if I could make a little brow bone highlight with it too, like something just soft that just sort of barely happens, maybe. Oh yeah. Wow, that was really pretty. Oh yes. Oh, that's heavenly. We gotta get these brows into shape. So I'm gonna use the JOAH Cosmetics Brow Bar to Go. This is in the medium to ebony style. There's also a blonde to light. And in here, we've got the cutest little baby brush and a wax and two powders, one warm toned, one cool toned. So you can pretty much make your own custom brow color with either kit. Gonna go in with the wax first to get the brows all tacky. Then I'll go in with the powder so that the powder has something to stick to. Now that I'm fully waxed, I like to use the cool tone shade. I just feel like it matches my brows a little bit better. Every now and then I'll mix the warm tone and the cool tone on my tail just to deepen it a little bit more, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I feel like going with the cool tones all the way today on my brows. And just like that, we have a nice, full, fluffy, natural looking brow. See, I remember back in the day whenever I first started doing makeup, I wouldn't have had any differentiation in the lines in the front. I just would have made a box and that would have been my brow. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. I can say at least I wasn't the only one. We're down to the final few products. The next one I'm gonna use is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Amber. I actually wanted something that was a little more orange toned, but I couldn't find one in my collection. It was either amber or red. Ooh, that actually matches the top. It's sort of like the in-between shade that the yellow and the orange mixed together to make. It does match. Look at me go. I'm so excited to see what the Live Glam mascara is like. I've never used any other products aside from lip products from Live Glam, so I'm excited to see what this mascara is like. See if it's good or not. Their lip products are good. I enjoy them. Packaging is cute. We get A+ for packaging. Love that. It's just a plastic component, nothing crazy special. Oh, and we've got a lengthening wand, essentially. We are probably gonna get a lot of separation with this mascara. Oh, a lot of separation. The formula feels like it's a little bit on the drier side, but I'm kind of not minding that. It almost feels like it's a waterproof mascara. It's just kind of got that, I guess, thicker gel-like sort of consistency. I actually don't know that I've ever felt a mascara that was this gummy feeling. I mean, take that for what you will, but I think that that gummy feeling is what's holding the curl in my lashes, because I mean, they are sticking. I gotta be honest, that's not my favorite mascara. It's just really, really thick and hard to control. Like on this side, I started at the root of my lashes like I normally do, wiggled it a little bit, and then tried to pull it through. And because the mascara is so thick, it made a solid line right along my lash line of mascara, and it didn't pull up into the rest of my lashes. Now, with that being said, my lashes look banging. So I do actually like the effect that they give. I just think if you're gonna have a formula that's this thick, you're gonna have to work on changing the wand to have bigger bristles. You can kind of tell what I mean with the lower lashes, especially on this side. All those center lashes just kind of wanted to clump together because it's so thick. I mean, it's not a difficult fix. All you gotta do is take something like this and just separate the lashes again, and you're really good after that. It's just if the wand had longer bristles, you wouldn't have to do something like that because the wand would do it for you. So for me, it's not quite there yet, Live Glam, but you're getting there. You're almost right there. It's almost perfect. Well, for me at least. Let's finish everything off with the lips.
Gosh, I have hair on my face and it's really bothering me. Can't find it, but I know it's there, 'cause it's tickling me. I hope I find it before it drives me crazy. It's gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna drive you crazy. Yes, it's gonna drive me crazy. This hair, I think it's from a dog, but I don't know. It might be from my balls, but I don't know. No way I shaved, it's not from them. I think it's from my dog.
Let's move on to lips. Again, this is the Amethyst PH Lip Balm from A Winky Lux. They make so many lip balms too. They've got the clear balms with the little flower inside of it. Adorable. They've got clear balms with glitter inside of them. They've got a striped balm that actually goes on striped if you want it to be, or all the colors mixed together to make one pretty color. Lots of different pH balms, just like this one. Oh, look at that package. That's super cute. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. And it's all sparkly and glittery. I wonder if it's gonna stay purple and just turn like a different tone of purple with the pH, or if it's gonna do the like standard pink. Let's find out instead of talking about it. Oh, it's gonna do the pink. Yeah, it's gonna do the pink. It's so funny because you can look at this now and be like, oh, it's subtle and soft. It looks really natural. But in like 5 minutes, I bet you it won't be. And to finish everything off, the Glossy Boss Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Juicy Gloss. And I don't think this is a pH gloss. I think it's just a gloss, like a regular gloss. Wow, this is so funny. It's already the color of my pH balanced lips. At least I know it's gonna match. This actually looks like a really pigmented gloss. Oh, it smells so good. Like chocolate. Oh, it is really pigmented too. That is so funny that it's like the same pink. I mean, who doesn't love a good unintentional color match? Oh, I just want to eat it. It tastes so good. So like the lip doesn't match the eye look at all in my opinion, but that's okay. We're just gonna pretend like it is late 90s and everybody has pink lips. My mama always said, fake it till you make it. But now that the lips are done, this is the finished look for today. What do you guys think? How do you think everything came together? Did you have any favorites? Did you have any hates? I hope not. I don't think anything was actually really terrible. I actually enjoyed most of the things that I tried that were new. I don't know if they'll all be favorites or not, but I think they all came together to make a really beautiful look. It screams fall time to me, not the lip. The lip screams 90s or springtime, but the eye look screams fall, autumn, falling leaves, sunshine, dusty desert sunsets, all of the above, okay? Let me know what you think in the comments for any brands that I am affiliated with, like Jecca Cosmetics, like Live Glam. I will make sure that I leave the link in the description down below if I use any products you want to check out yourself. If you wanted to use those links, it does help me out a whole lot and help support my channel so that we can continue to grow together. Speaking of growing together, if you enjoyed this video and you wanted to give me a thumbs up, that'd be really awesome. It would also be really awesome if you wanted to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell right beside subscribe so that you'll be alerted every time I upload a new video. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and to never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye!